So you understand loops. Question. How do I have this print? Suppose I want to print Z. And I want to print everything except the number 5. What do I do? Yeah, I can say if Z is not equal to 5, only in that case do I want you to print this.
It only skips 5?
It will only print if Z is not 5. Right? If it is 5, system.out.println, Z is 5. Right? If it's not equal to 5, it will come here. Else, in other words, it is equal to 5, it will go in here. Fine? Easy logic. Yes? Good. We have two special things we can do inside of a loop. We have a continue, and we have a break. Exactly. So what we could have done is if we do this, system.out.println Z, we could have done if Z is 5, continue. What do you suppose continue does? It basically jumps back to the loop. It doesn't execute the rest of the loop. It just jumps up to the loop and then goes to the next one. Got it? Break, on the other hand, breaks out of the loop, jumps out of the loop and finishes. In other words, in this case, what would happen if this code ran right here? Not 1, 2, 3, 4.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The moment you get to 5, it will break out of the loop and you're done. Fine? So, 3 loops, and in all 3 loops we have the option to continue, that is to say to just jump to the loop and go to the next one, or to break, which means break out of the loop, jump out of the loop, and keep going. All of those things are clear to you? By the way, JavaScript and Java both have this expression, so you can use it in either language. Fine. Okay, so we understand loops. This is more of a review at this point, because I want to make sure you guys don't fail. Okay. Commenting. What are some ways we can comment? We all understand this, right? This right here. This means avoid this code. That's just a comment. Don't actually run it as code. We all understand that. There's another way to do it, which is you do a start, and then later you do an end. It will comment everything between this and this. Alright? So 2 kinds of comments. This kinds of comments, this is a comment, and this kinds of comment. This is another comment. There we go. Clear? Alright, so we have loops, we have comments, if, else, you guys know, I don't have to waste time on that. We got recursion. There are 4 basically ways of doing loops. While, do while, for, and recursion. Can anyone think of other ways that I might have missed? I think I got it. That's it, right? Yeah, 4 ways to do loops. So if I were to ask you, what are some ways to do looping, would you have an answer for me? Yes? Okay. What's the difference between static and non-static methods? By the way, one important thing, function and method means the same thing. We all know functions, right? If you hear method, it just means function. I don't know why, but in Java, they love to use method. It just means function.
I've heard that method is used for instance functions, and like static functions are called functions. Like method is
I've heard static methods too.
Yeah, like the word method was important when they started to do all work.
Okay, cool. Nice. Yes?
How about code? Another way to do it.
Yeah, but never use goto. So but you're right. Yes, you could use goto, but don't never use a goto. Okay. So what's the difference between static and non-static functions or methods?
Statics.
Huh?
Statics are attached to the class,
Yeah.
and non-static ones need objects to work.
Very good answer. Okay. So listen. Static methods are attached directly to the class. Non-static methods are attached to the object that is created from the class. Capish? Yes, we got it? Okay. Raise your hand if you don't understand the difference between static and non-static. Okay. A static, in chat? One more time. A static method is attached directly to the class. Okay, so you do the class name dot the name of the method and you're done. A regular one, in other words, one that is non-static, okay, dynamic you could think of it, but we don't call it that. We just call it static or non-static. The non-static one is attached to the object that you make from the class. In other words, you do new, the name of the class, that gets you the object. That object inside has that function. Got it? That's the difference. Okay, so we all understand the difference between static and non-static? Okay, give me some give me some types in Java. Int is one, right? And I can put integers in there. So like 99.
Double.
A double. I can put something like that into double.
Char.
A char. How do I put a char? How do I declare a char?
Inside what?
Single quotes. Or
Boolean.
there we go. That's fine. A string. What's interesting about a string?
It starts with capital letter.
It starts with a capital letter, which implies that it's actually a class, not a primitive type. That's why it's a capital letter. Okay, string, D. How do I make a string?
Use double.
Cool. Do we know any other types?
Boolean. Boolean.
Boolean. I can make it true, I can also make it false. Cool. Is this good? I think this is good. There are more types. But, huh? Yeah, there's long, there's whatever. This is enough for you to know. If you know this much, I'm happy. Okay. This is, yes. Good question. A character only has a character. Mita. Miha. A string is a list of characters together. Yeah? Think about it this way. This is a character, this is a character, that's 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 a character, right? It's a bunch of characters put together in a list. Yes? That's a string. Whereas a character is literally one character. You could theoretically do this